How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick update on my Taurus Judge Public Defender. This is the one that you've seen in my other video where, I was just talking about it a little bit, and also I did a shooting video on it. First off, I'll just go ahead and show you that it is unloaded. Well, the update is that I actually just got it back today. I had made a video before when I actually had to send this gun back to the manufacturer of Taurus because I had an issue, which actually it was like it when I bought it, and of course I didn't really pay attention and or just didn't really think of anything of it. And finally I asked the guy at the range, I said, hey, my Taurus is having problems with the cylinder. And what ended up happening is that the cylinder was real loose. It would basically be when the cylinder was all the way closed in a locked position with the hammer forward. With my hands, I can actually rotate the cylinder like this, with it completely closed. And of course, anybody, should know that with a revolver, even a cheaper quality one, not saying that Taurus is a cheaper quality, but I mean it is lower end compared to Smith & Wesson and Ruger. But even with a cheaper gun, that it shouldn't do that with a revolver, and it should be locked up real tight. And so he told me to bring it in, and so that same day, after shooting, I went and grabbed it and hurried up and went before they closed, and he checked it out, and he says, yeah, it's not right, so he sent it in to Taurus for me, and a couple weeks later I finally got it back, and that's today. But of course, I'm sorry I didn't make a video of it before, showing you the situation, actually showing you the cylinder. But I actually had made the video and everything, but I just slipped and basically forgot to post it, and I just said it was already too late, so I just erased it. But but here it is, though. It's as you can see, it's not moving at all, really, just a little wiggle, but that's standard on revolvers. They have a little play in it. But yeah, it wasn't like that before. I can go like this to it with it completely closed. And what ended up happening is that every now and then, on when I would shoot a double action, it would basically, not all the time, but every now and then, it would basically lock up. Or I don't know if I probably won't even be able to do it, but it'll basically lock up where I would try to squeeze it and it just will not go. So it'll kind of be binded up like that. But and it didn't have problems like with firing as far as the cylinders being out of alignment. It was just when it would be out of alignment, it just wouldn't fire at all. So it wasn't like really dangerous, I don't think. But still, it wasn't right. But when it was like that, when I'd cock it back in single action, it would be locked up real nice, so I didn't have any problems with it being out of alignment. But it would only be like in double action every now and then it would do it. I think maybe since it was like real loose, I think from the force, I think every now and then the cylinder would actually, rotate on its own and then just kind of be off of alignment, and then it would just bind up. But then there would be times that it would, fire all 5 rounds, with no problems without it binding. But that's the update. I got it back, and I checked it out and checked the cylinder out and the lockup, and as you can see, it's not moving at all. That's the way it's supposed to be. Not, able to do it with my bare hands. But yeah, I'm happy. It only took about a couple of weeks or so from the time I actually, took it to the range where I bought it, and when I actually got it back. And I actually had this gun for a while after I had sent it. It's not like this. I had this gun just recently. I had it for a little while now, and I just never thought of it. When it first happened, I just thought maybe that's the way it was. Then I started thinking, I was like, nah, that's not supposed to be right, But I'm happy. I got it back, and she's back to normal. So, and everything's all nice and tight and locked up. So I'm happy. All right, everyone, have a good one.